Hello, me old babbers, it's only me again. Thought I'd just drop in, have a little chat with thee. Well, I'm not really going to do the orgasmy thing today for you, because you can have too much of a good thing, can't you? I'm going to tell you about the doctors. I went up there today. I had to go up and see her. Well, I didn't have to, but I thought, oh, I haven't been to see her for ages. I'll go and have a chat. And it feels afternoon when you need at work, don't it? So I made an appointment and I went up to see old Dr. Angry Jones. Well, I'll tell you first what I did. I went round the co-op. Well, I didn't do it first. I done it when I come back. But I went round the co-op to get Mr. Husband some cream to go with his tea, because I was going to make a nice rice pudding. And I got halfway there, and I could hear all the kids, and they were screaming and shouting and yelling up and down the trees in the park. Oh, it was a racket. So I said, shut your feckin' racket, will you, you lot? What do you think it is, the school holidays? Go off and find the Pokemon like normal people. Anyway, that was when I had a stroke of luck, because I looked down and under a bush, in a bag, 2 doughnuts. Fresh, yeah, they'd just been left there. I don't know why. 3 of them was already eaten, because obviously it was a bag of 5, wasn't it? Because they do them in bags of 5. And there was just 2 left, and I thought, oh, I'll have they for his tea. So I've saved quite a lot, really, because I ain't got to go and buy anything else in the co-op, and I didn't need to go and get his cream. I just turn around and come back home with my doughnuts. But don't tell him whatever you do, because he don't like me foraging for food. He says it's common. I don't mind doing a bit of common, because I comes from Workcliffe, I do, so I don't worry about that. I'm quite happy to go and do a bit of foraging, I am. But we don't tell him, because he's a bit posh. And I ain't posh. Who knows I ain't posh? Anyway, I went and seen the doctor. And when I got there, she said, oh, come on in. And this is Kate. And I said, oh, who's Kate? She said, she's my student. I said, you stick with me, kid. I'll teach you a thing or two. I said, you'll learn a lot from me. So the doctor said, don't you go flashing your boobies at her, mind, Beth, because she don't like things like that. I said, well, you ain't going to make a very good doctor. But I said, you've got a nice name, because I got a daughter called Kate. Good choice of name, that. But she likes to be called Kit or Cat, my Kate. But not Kit Kat, mine. No, she don't like to be called Kit Kat. She only likes to eat Kit Kat. But we got to call her Kate or Catherine, depending on what mood I'm in. Anyway, sits down and she went, oh, what's with the mobility walker? I said, well, it's to help I walk, innit? She said, well, you didn't have E last time you come. I said, no, I didn't. I didn't need them then. I said, I got more pain now, haven't I? And I had to run to the dentist yesterday and knackered me back. Anyway, she said, well, what you come to see me for? I said, well, I thought I'd just come and have a chat. She said, well, you haven't been since April. I said, I know. I said, I'm ever so sorry about that. But I said, I haven't been really very well. I said, I didn't want to come and trouble you when I wasn't very well. She said, oh, no, I understand. So I told her about all the pain I'm in. I'm in loads of pain. I said, from head to foot I'm in pain. I said, I don't get no sleep. I don't really get any rest in the day because I get too stiff when I'm sat. I said, I'm just in pain all the time from head to foot. But I said, I know I got a thyroid thing. So I said, do you think it's my thyroid? She said, no. She said, he's working right. As long as you take your tablets, she said, you'll be all right. I said, well, I'm taking my tablets for E. He's all right, yeah. So she said, what do you take at bedtime? I said, well, sometimes I takes a book. And sometimes I takes me little iPad tablet thing. She went, no. Do you take some painkillers? I said, oh yeah, I take painkillers. But I said, they don't last very long, do they, painkillers? You don't want to drug yourself out, do you? Not all the time. It's horrible. Anyway, she said, well, let me have a look in my book. She said, I think you've got this fibro what's it thingy-me-jig. I said, oh, I don't want that. She said, why not? I said, well, my sister got that. I said, my cousin, she got that. I said, it's as common as mud to have that. I said, can you find me something else in that book? She said, you've had everything in this book 3 times now. I said, well, can you have a look on the internet? I said, but got to be something else. I said, I don't want something common like everybody else got. She went, look, it's the only thing left. So she said, I'm going to send you to see a rumour doctor at the hospital. So she said, you go and get a blood test, and then you come back and see me at the end of August when I've come back from my holidays. I said, I can't, I'm going on my holidays then. I'm going up the Scotland place, aren't I, to see the monster and up the Nevis thing. I said, and then it'll be October. I said, and then by the time you write to the rumour doctor, it'll be the middle of the winter. I said, I shall have 10 foot of snow up to my knees. I won't be able to walk around town in that, will I? Can't get you walking through all that snow. I said, I'd rather go and see him now. She said, you can't see him until you've had the blood test. So I went out to the doofer thingy woman on the desk and I said, I need to make a blood test. And she said, you can come tomorrow. So I got tomorrow planned. Well, they planned it for me really, didn't they? But I don't mind having a blood test. I ain't scared of needles. Like my mate Kim, she's really scared of needles, but I'm not scared of needles. So I don't mind going and having a blood test. And you get to see somebody different, don't you? I'm seeing somebody different again tomorrow to what I usually do see. And I should get in the waiting room and there'll be a few people to chat to as well, probably. So it's a win-win for me. Anyway, then she said, when are you going to see the doctor again? And I said, well, when she comes back off holiday, because she won't have no appointments till then. And she said, oh yeah, she got one next week. So I'm going to see her next week and she's in for a surprise because she thinks I'm not coming back until the end of September. Ha 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 ha. Dr. Angry Jones, I'm on the way. Anyway, I don't know what they're going to say, but I ain't having that fibre what's a thingy because I don't want it. And I got to go and see the ologist up the hospital, the rumour doctor, and I said to her, look, I don't really want an ology up there because I got an ology of my own. It's true, I have. I got a Bachelor of Artsology, I have. Yeah, you didn't think I was that clever, did you? But I am. Anyway, I shall let you know how it all goes. But in the meantime, if any of you can find anything else that I could have, I could just say to her, this is a bit different. I might have that. Put your answers on a postcard, yeah? See you again soon, folks.